Dr. Bahwashi, how significant is President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's participation in the BRICS summit for Egypt's role in Africa and its aspirations for regional leadership?
Of course, His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has distinguished relationships with President Putin. His attendance in BRICS summit today is a real reflection of the Egyptian will, which is making Egypt joining BRICS successful. Egypt is a gate for Africa, and the reform of the infrastructure created a great economic growth. I think it's a model that can be applied in all the countries of Africa. We always see that His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi takes the burden of the African continent in the international events. He always calls for a sustainable development for the African people. So Egypt's participation in BRICS, I think, does not only represent Egypt as much as it represents Egypt as a gate for all the African countries. So I believe that this experience exists and it can be successful. Egypt's potential and its political will for the success of this of joining the BRICS is an expression of Egypt's will to get out of the dollar domination. It's also a window for attracting more investments from friendly states that already exist in Egypt, including China. China has a city in Egypt, and Russia that has historic relationships with Egypt, and in addition to the diplomatic relationships with Russia and the rest of the member states. All of this is enhanced by the participation of the President today in this event. This will have an economic revenue represented in increasing the trade exchange and highlighting the investment potential and opportunities available in Egypt by His Excellency the President. Also, the Egyptian experience and the new reformation, all of these things should be praised and they should be highlighted by His Excellency the President in this important event. And they will have an economic revenue that will benefit Egypt and the rest of the African countries, because Egypt is an eastern gate for all the African countries, and Egypt will always take the responsibility of this content in order to deliver the development.